Okay, so 2 years ago I made a part 1 for this video, but I never made a part 2, and I could throw a bunch of excuses, but ultimately it just kind of, I don't know, fell into the background of my to-do list, and it just kind of never happened. I had just started university, I think, when I did my last sketchbook tour. Shortly after that I'd moved into student halls and moved around into student accommodation, but I'm back home. I'm currently unemployed, but I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for an animation studio job. So I've just found myself with a bit of time, and my parents are currently out, my sisters are elsewhere, I've got the kitchen to myself, and I just think now's the time. So I don't know if my phone will be able to film the whole video because my storage level is a bit rubbish. So we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed. Oh shit. Okay, well, it just warned me that I have 20% low battery, but apparently I'm still good. Okay, so I'm gonna go from here. Now, 2 years ago, I said I wanted to do a speed paint on this. And in my head, I thought, well, I don't want to do part 2 until I finish this speed paint, but it never happened once again, but I'm hoping I can still do that. Maybe after this video, I'll feel a surge of motivation. So this is where we left off last time. I've got the gorillas here. I love the gorillas. Okay, it seems I saw Last Christmas at the Odeon. These are my two characters, Zach and Megan. I was trying out a different shading style. Zach and Megan again. This sketch, I remember my mum describing her granddad to me, and he would like smoke while doing the washing up. So I did this drawing inspired by the visual she gave me. Now this I did do a speed paint for, Jessica and Roger Rabbit. I love that movie. This is an anime I've never seen, but I saw an image of Isaac and Miria, and I just had to draw it. Flapjack and Ed, and Eddie. Wait, no, Ed, Eddie. I forget which way round it is, but yeah, I wanted to add a bit more colour to my book, a few more pen drawings. This might be watercolour actually, but there's a bit of pen in there too. Yeah, it's really fun to draw really stylized things. A few random things, a few ideas. I must have been pretty upset when I drew that. I have a speed paint of this, and I also have an updated version of this. Both are on my channel. These are some characters I have from a story that I developed a bit further in my last year of university. I pitched it as a short film, but they only pick 12 films to be made out of everyone's ideas, and the course had like more than 100 people on it. So mine didn't get picked, but that's okay because I worked on a fantastic student film. It's the layout of my bedroom. I think that's me playing the ukulele. This is Frankenstein the musical, and it's a drawing I did inspired by someone's animatic of, oh damn, which song is it? I remember it in my head, but I can't think of the name, but I'll link it in the description when I remember. Yeah, this is my a version of my character Carrie from the same idea I mentioned earlier that I pitched for university, other alternative versions of her. Sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing this. I'm just, I don't know how long my phone will allow me to film for. Some ideas for Carrie's story, some sketches. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's from the film True Grit, that's it. So some sketches from the film True Grit. It's Haley Steinfeld and Jeff Bridges. This is a page I drew when I realised that I hadn't drawn in a very long time. And I kind of relate to that now because I haven't made a video in a very long time. The two characters. I felt compelled to draw a ferret character. I really like this expression. Quite like this pose too. Beetlejuice, because how could I not? I'm still pretty much obsessed with Tim Burton and Beetlejuice. I just don't draw him as often anymore. I think this is meant to be Archer from the series, but my uncle thought it was Harrison Ford. This is a small version of something coming up. Now this is not my character, but it was from a Draw This in Your Style challenge. I don't remember who the artist is or the character's name, but if I find out, I will include that in the description. So not my character, but this art is mine, and hopefully I captured him well. This was a lot of fun, by the way. I really loved doing that. Kurt Russell from The Hateful Eight. Another character from The Hateful Eight. Yeah, here we go. That's like the practice for that. So I have a speed paint of this as well. It's a perfect example of the phrase like trust the process, because halfway through I was like, no, it's not coming out the way I want it to, but then it finally started looking more like him and a bit better, and yeah, so I'm very pleased with the finished result. Jennifer Jason Leigh is the name of that actress from The Hateful Eight. Whatever you say, John. I love her. And you'll be dead behind me, John, when I get to Mexico. I love that scene. She's a criminal and he is bringing her to justice. This is my character V from a comic book series that I've started writing. I've also began writing the script. I have a rough idea of how the whole story would pan out, but not all the details for the middle, but like I know what I want the ending to be, and I know what I want the beginning to be, and bits and pieces in the middle, but I haven't brought it all together yet, so I'm really hoping I can do that as soon as I can. Yeah, lost my trail of thought. Yeah, I was a bit frustrated just a second ago because my iPhone storage started telling me that I couldn't film the rest of the video, so I offloaded a few apps and it's all good now, so we're gonna continue on. Rick Sanchez in my style, Rick and Morty there. Now I think I copied these, reference Flenexism on Instagram. They drew these pictures and I copied them of Rick Sanchez. I think this is my own thing. I don't think I referenced anything for this, but I never finished it. Rick, Morty and Summer. I had a photo reference for this one. I'm not sure where I got it from. Some mermaids maybe. And this was, a reference from Instagram, but I don't know who this account is. I don't know who she is or anything about the image. I just remember seeing it and I thought, I gotta draw this. There's something really interesting about the photo. I just really loved the composition and everything. Keisuke Suga from Weathering With You. I love this movie. It's so good. I love this character. So great. And here, the reference is from that same movie, but I redrew my characters in the places of the movie characters. So that's Zach, Hector, and Megan. Me on my 19th birthday. This is oh my god, what's his name? Nick Sachs from the series and the comic book Happy, and oh yeah, that's Happy, that's what that character is called. Just had to pause again to offload Spotify. Honestly, this iPhone storage stuff is a joke. So this is, yeah, Leon the Professional, and it's Stan from that movie, played by Gary Oldman, who also played Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2. This is a Halloween sketch I did in 2020. Made up a character, some character designs I made on P-Crew, and then I drew them. That's an avatar created site. Some drawings from my uni friend, and that's his Instagram. Me in a tree. I referenced a photo. Now this anime is kind of weird, but I find myself really enjoying it. Akashic Records of a Bastard Magic Instructor. This is Glenn Radars, and the English dub version is voiced by the same guy who plays Armin in the English dub of Attack on Titan. I forget his name in real life. My characters. This was inspired by something, probably an Akashic Records thing. My characters, Zach and Megan. Zach and Megan again. Zach is a younger, when he was younger. Some character art partly inspired by the series Ruby. Some uni friends at the beach. Lots of dogs and fish and other things. This is a John Mulaney quote. I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die. So my family, my dad, me, Bella, Mia, and my mum. I was trying to imagine what our proportions would look like in a cartoony fashion. I think I must have copied a video for this, a range of different head styles, or maybe I didn't, but I feel like I would have watched the video. Another character I have. A few different things. The Rasputin from Anastasia. Inspector Koichi Zenigata, how could I forget? From Lupin, I love her. This is my character Tilly and a detective guy from Her Story. She likes messing with him. This is from the series The Expanse. This character is Joe Miller, and this drawing is from Series 2, Episode 5. Yeah. No introduction needed. Aku from Samurai Jack. I think that's like Beetlejuice and Lydia. He's like, oh, we can be a team. She's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Some reconciliation between my character and another character. Spoilers for a comic I'm not gonna write for another couple of years. I have so many stories and so many ideas that I have, but I don't know what to do first. I don't know what to prioritize. I don't know what I should commit to first and foremost. Maybe I could ask for some help with that. So here's a dog for an animation test, some more dogs for that same animation test, and some more dogs for that same animation test. And that brings me to the end of my second sketchbook tour. And this is part 2 of that second sketchbook tour. So very much long awaited. I'm so sorry. I doubt anyone was keeping track anyway, but yeah, thank you so much. Sorry if the video kept cutting out or stuff. That was my storage issues, which really need to be addressed. So much to go through. I'll have to dedicate a whole week to that. Yes, so thank you very much, and I'm going to continue with my other sketchbooks, hopefully a lot faster than I've been doing until now. And yes, thank you for watching and have a great day.